didn't need the special coal anymore. Gordan was very cross. He didn't hide it very well.
Who do you think you are? Gallivanting off to crew, leaving us to do your work. After 2 months you come back and have the nerve to tell everyone how happy you feel with your new shape? A shape good enough for me is good enough for you. Another thing, I don't like Henry whistles way too much at stations. No respectable engines whistles that much, and loud!
Gordan was jealous of Henry's new shape. He wanted to make Henry feel sad, and he did. Don't listen to Gordan. I'm glad you're back, and I like your whistling.
All of us is happy to see you back. I am too, but remember what I said. Goodbye, everyone.
Later, Henry stopped at Edward's station. Edward was there. He was happy to see Henry back. Hello, Henry. I was happy to hear your whistle yesterday.
Thank you. At least someone likes my whistling.
What do you mean? Everyone likes your whistling.
Yeah, all except for...
Henry stopped and listened carefully. What is it?
Shh. Do you hear that?
They both listened. There was an unusual sound in the distance. Is that a weasel? No, I know. A frog.
A frog? Really? Did you get stupid while I was gone?
No, I'm just following the script.
Anywho, it sounds like a whistle. Could be a new engine.
Doubt it. The fat man does have enough money for a new car, let alone a new engine. Hey, I can buy another car, and an engine if I wanted to. And the next person, engine, or a worker who call me fat again, they'll get a bolt to the head. Since this is a kid's show, I can't shoot them with a shotgun. Unless they mess with my granddaughter. Back to the story. Gordan came into sight. He whistled loudly into the station. He didn't look at Edward or Henry. He just whistled past and disappeared. Henry and Edward chuckled. Then Henry said,
It isn't wrong. We just don't do it.
Henry told Edward about what earlier at the sheds. Meanwhile, Gordan whistled through the countryside. He couldn't stop whistling. He tried hard, but nothing worked. He screeched into Narrator. Everyone covered their ears. The sound was horrible, so Topham Hatt came out of his office to see what was wrong. He got out and covered his ears, then yelled to Gordan's driver, "Take him away and fix his whistle." Gordan puffed to a siding. Two fitters with a hammer and earplugs came. One banged Gordan's whistle. He didn't attend what he was doing and smashed part of the whistle. The whistle stopped and everyone let go of their ears. All was pleased except for Gordan. He felt very silly. Meanwhile, his driver tested his whistle. The worker banged it too hard, and now the whistle sounded different. It sounded like a tank engine's whistle. Gordan felt even more silly.
Give me a new whistle! Mine sounds disgraceful.
Sure. They set off to the works. He was very sad. The works had to make another whistle for Gordan, and since his whistle still worked, he had to go back to Titmuth for his punishment for the previous morning. He hated his driver for it. Better that he was the only one there. Unfortunately, that didn't last. The others returned.
It isn't wrong. We just don't do it.
The others laughed, but Gordan didn't think it was funny. Next morning, Gordan's punishment wasn't over. His driver volunteered Henry to pull the express. So Topham had agreed to the change, but Gordan was furious. He didn't want to pull freight trains, but he creeped away. Henry, on the other hand, was delighted. He was having a wonderful time. Henry approached the bridge with some boys on it. Henry went under, but the boys didn't wave or take his number like most children. They thought it was fun to play a naughty joke. They had rocks and threw it at the train. Crack went the coach's windows. They screamed in pain and anger.
Oh, they broke our windows, they broke our windows.
No one was hurt, but everyone was cross. Some yelled.
Call the police.
Others yelled.
Call the parents.
And another one who was crazy yelled.
Call Chiron. That's stupid. No, then we can wish this never happened, then fly away on Pegasus. No, not that Pegasus. That Pegasus.
No way. I'm only in Salt Event 12 series, although that special didn't come out yet.
Hey, back to the story! Aww. I have an idea. Can you keep a secret? Yes, tell us! Henry will sneeze them tomorrow.
Some didn't know what he meant, but they got back into the coaches, and Henry puffed away. Next day came, and everyone was at this platform before the bridge.
Henry has plenty of ashes, so keep the window shut until we pass the bridge.
Everyone, excluding Henry, was excited. Henry was so stuffed up he didn't know how to feel. They set off to take revenge on the boys. They saw the bridge ahead. The boys had plenty of stones ready to throw.
Ready? Now!
Achoo!
He said as ash shot up from his funnel. The ashes covered the boys. The boys were surprised by the ash.
Well done, Henry!
The passengers and coaches cheered as they puffed down the line. The boys were very angry.
Oh great, they finally caught on.
Duh, come on, they couldn't have known we always drop stones on this bridge 5 times before.
That's the point, we should have changed locations, but no! You idiots wanted to stay here. Me? Yeah, you have a point.
Duh, no he doesn't. I say we stay here.
So an engine can sneeze us again? No way! I agree, let's go.
Fine, babies.
Yeah, babies who know what 2 plus 2 is.
Duh, I know what that is. It's 22.
I close my case.
Henry's plan...
Hey, I made it up!
Oh yeah, sorry. Henry's driver plan worked perfectly.
That's better.
The boys wouldn't be going back there again, and they gave up the life of trouble before it was too late. Henry was glad he taught 4 bullies a lesson. Never pick on people, first to tables. Boys learned that Gordan would never change.